Hi there to all of you who passed the CIMA strategic case study in the February 2021 iteration. Many congratulations. I know you've achieved a major feat in your life. You're finally a CIMA graduate. You will probably be getting ACMA, CGMA very soon. So heartfelt congratulations to all of you. But this is just one milestone that you've achieved. There's a lot more that you can do. This is proof of that. So kudos to your resilience. Keep going, keep upskilling yourself, keep being better, keep in touch, and all the very best, ladies and gentlemen. But this video, I just wanted to touch base with those of you who failed. Did you fail? Are you watching this video and did you fail? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. I truly am. Because when I think about failing, I know there are people who might be able to take it easily and not worry about it too much. All right, sure, I failed, why not? But always the second iterations, right, especially because we have the same pre-scene in November and February, and then some of you might have done it in November, failed, repeated in February. Some of you might have had a long and arduous journey with CIMA and done it twice again, and then you might have failed. Some of you might have given your all, given your best, taken all the leave that you could, and put in all the effort, and then still got the fail. So while I'm assured that there are few members who could just casually take it, I also understand that regardless of whatever it is, getting a fail result, especially with this final milestone, with the exam, with the CIMA qualification, any qualification for that matter, but with this in particular, can be a little disappointing and sad and upset. And I share your pain. I truly do. And I just wanted to tell you that I understand it, and I speak to members. I'm glad that the bulk of my session, even in my batch, we have about 4 students who have failed. Some of them who put in all the effort also. So we are trying to tackle that concern. But everyone has, most of them have passed and all that. I've started to get emails, LinkedIn messages, WhatsApp messages from self-study students, from those of you who attended my writing coaching session, etc., who have passed. So very happy. But if you have failed, we get it. I get it, and you're not alone. It can be very annoying and very irritating, and you might feel like you want to just go out there and crawl in your bed and just, I don't know, just shut yourself out. Fair enough, do it. Okay, just do it. Let it happen, and let yourself go through that process. Don't try to pretend something that you're not feeling. That is counterproductive to everyone. Just share the news with your family, with your members. They're always there to help. They will make you feel better. They will talk to you. They understand that, they understand. Family, friends, loved ones can be a major strength. That I can assure you. And on that note, one thing I realized is there can be 2 main reasons, under which there are so many sub reasons, but there are 2 main reasons why you would have failed. One is if the guidance was lacking, if the commitment was lacking, if the approach was lacking, if you didn't put enough the right effort, the right amount of work. That can have been one reason why you failed. And in a very timely manner, it's raining here. If that is the case, then despite you feeling bad, consciously or subconsciously, just understand that, all right, fine, I have a reason as to why this happened, and so let me do better whenever I decide to do the exam next, right? Let me try to do it better. But on the other end, the other reason could be that you put the right effort, you did all the work, you gave your maximum, you wrote to all the mocks, you did everything that you could, but still you got the fail result. And the only reason, unless, we can't really look into the minutiae of the guidance and the marking. Obviously, you need to look at all the 5 core activities and why you failed, maybe 2 or 3 of them. But more than that, right, I just feel like, based on the conversations I had, I just feel like it's mostly because of exam day performance, right? You were well prepared, you did everything well, but that window on the 3 hours of the exam day, things didn't go really well. That could be the reason. So I'm not making you feel any better, am I? I know, but somebody has to say this, right? So just try to think, if something go wrong on that day. Did you perform poorly? Were you tired? Were you strategically and tactically, did you fall short? Try to think of that, because at this point, if you have done all the work and if you have taken all the guidance, then the only person in this world who can help you other than God is yourself. So for me, the way to move forward, the only way I see it is you looking back, self-reflecting properly and carefully, understanding what went wrong and figuring that out, rather than trying to talk to so many people and fill your head with a lot of noise. Just try to self-evaluate, try to figure this out. There must be some reason, right? It's not going to happen without a reason, and the CIMA examiner is very reliable. So because of that, there must be some reason. So while just process it that way and try to figure out what went wrong, and then even if you need help, if you figure it out, because I don't know what went wrong, if you figure it out, get help, right? You can write to me, just drop an email. You can talk to someone reliable, someone who might not make you feel worse, right? Because nowadays you've got to be kind of careful who you talk to. So try to talk to someone like that, a reliable, a trustworthy friend, and explain and share your story. Share what happened and try to get some help and get some support. That will, I assure you, be the right way to move forward before you make any drastic decisions about postponing. Don't try to decide anything. Take a few days, take about a week to slowly process this and figure out the way forward, and then slowly decide what you can do and what you want to do. That is what I wanted to share. Please don't be discouraged. This is just an exam. It's not a life-changing matter. So just don't let it affect you in any way at all. You feel bad, sure, feel bad. Go through that. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe 5 days, you'll feel bad, sure. But think about it from that self-evaluation, self-awareness, self-reflecting point of view, and slowly come out of that space and decide what to do next. That's the game. Figuring out how are we going to tackle, what is the way forward. That is always the game. My theory in life is keep moving forward. Whatever happens, keep moving forward. All the very best. I'm always around. God bless you. Happy learning. Take care.